Greetings out there, WWE fans alike. I am Ben Porter here to review the key points of WWE Elimination Chamber 2023. Let's get into it. All right, the first match was the Women's Elimination Chamber match, which came out the gate as a crazy, just off the wall match. I loved it. Really good stuff. We have Nikki Cross showcasing her crazy ability, and then we have Raquel Gonzalez showcasing her strength. And I actually thought she might win the match, but no, we have just a combination of super kicks and crazy kicks from Asuka taking her out of the match, and a double pin showing mad respect to Raquel, but nope, she's not the winner here. Liv Morgan gives it her all in this match, taking a crazy sharpshooter double submission and getting not tapped out, but basically passing out from the pain. And then after that, we have Asuka just destroying Carmella after Carmella taunted her. She just gets just completely destroyed with the "Asuka's gonna kill you" chant. Like, just the fans love it, like old school NXT. Great stuff. And it was just, the night seemed very, very NXT-esque. Like, it seemed very much like Triple H was pushing the NXT stars tonight. But that being said, it ends up being Carmella and Asuka, and then Carmella ends up that she might actually win the match. And she didn't get booed out of the building for it, so she's showing progress. That's good. And then we had Asuka just showcase her monster ability that she should have been years ago and win the match by submission with the Rings of Saturn. And your winner going on to face Bianca Belair at WrestleMania, Asuka. Yeah, let's go. Match 2 is Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. Now, this match is a great grudge match. Absolutely loved it. All the stuff from the Royal Rumble carrying on to here was just perfect, and the way Brock sold everything just made the match $1 million. Bobby Lashley is actually he's getting the most crowd reaction I think he's ever gotten, and that's a very, very good thing because he's worked hard for that, and it's been a long time coming from his days with Leo Rush when he first came back. So congratulations to Bobby Lashley on being in this spot. Very good stuff. And Brock Lesnar is like a Stone Cold Steve Austin super face right now, and it's like really weird because he used to be like a super heel and now he's a super face, but either way, I'm rolling with it. Like, I love the chaos that he causes and the unpredictability that Brock Lesnar always brings to the ring. It just, I can never say that's not a good thing for business, so I understand why they use him so much. And the low blow to Lashley actually was like weird to me because I was like, I thought Lesnar's a face, but he's like a face that can do anything apparently, so a little Triple H-esque from the day, maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying. But it was great stuff. Really good segment. Brock tearing apart the place after we had all the controversy of Brock destroying the ref at the Royal Rumble. So it just added a little more realness to the situation, and I really enjoyed it. I just wish it wouldn't have been such a low blow kind of screwy finish. I wish it would have been just a regular finish, but maybe we'll see that at Mania. I don't know. I don't really know where this is going, but that's the point of loving it and watching and being a fan. All right, next match. On to match number 3, which is Edge and Beth Phoenix taking on the Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley and Finn Balor, with Dominic, of course, at their side. And man, I forgot to start this with saying that the crowd in Canada and Montreal, Quebec was absolutely amazing. And I'm from Chicago, so I know good crowds, but Montreal, Quebec, Canada was just on fire. Like, absolutely, like, out of orbit, just crazy. It was the most fan interaction I think I've ever seen in a WWE event, like, all year. Other than, like, WrestleMania, it was almost like a WrestleMania. Just amazing. We have a couple weird shots here, because in the pre-show we had Ariel Helwani all in the audience, and we know the controversy going on there with the other companies and things. So it's just very interesting to see how WWE's handling these things now. And then also in the Edge and Beth Phoenix match, I don't mean to like put this all onto the match, but they won the match with a shatter machine, and the announce team actually called it a shatter machine, and they actually called it that again in the replay. So they weren't like doing it really quickly and hiding it. They let it be known that they were using the shatter machine finisher for the victory. And they even later in the night used the Revival's kind of don't tap, hold the hand away thing, which I thought was just strange, but maybe it's because we're in the middle of a war. I don't know. I'm just a fan. We'll see. But either way, the match ends up being really good. It's just really good for a mixed gender like tag team match. This is like one of the best ones I think WWE has ever put on. The power bombs and the way they had the women do the power bombs instead of the men, I thought was a really cool touch to it. The way that Rio seemed like she was stronger than Finn when she was holding his arm away from tapping just seemed really cool. And then the fact that they had Dominic run away and then come back in the match later, I thought that was a cool, nice little extra touch there. It was just really good wrestling, really good showcasing. Loved it. Great match once again. And the winners of the match end up being Beth Phoenix and Edge with the Shadow Machine, like I said earlier. Completely unexpected and didn't see it coming out of nowhere. Great match. Another one. Congratulations. Man, this is really getting a good rivalry. I want to see how this ends at WrestleMania. Will it end inside like something like maybe a cell? And then we have the next match, which is the Elimination Chamber United States Championship match with Seth Rollins, Johnny Gargano, Bronson Reed, Montez Ford, and Damian Priest. And this match just completely like blew the house down. It was great. And Austin Theory, the champion, how could I forget? It was just a great match. Austin Theory actually got a big crowd face pop when he lifted Bronson Reed's big butt over his shoulders. And I just thought that was like unexpected and cool, but we're in Canada, so it's kind of like bizarro world sometimes. But either way, like this crowd was absolutely electric. The O signs in the audience, the baby like going for Sammy later, like the little girl, like just this Montreal, Quebec was on fire. One of the best crowds ever. Loved it. Like I can't stop talking about the crowd. Like it was just spectacular. But like, this United States Championship might be one of the best United States Championship matches of all time. I mean, it had almost everything. And the fact that Montez Ford went all out, and I've been thinking about this when watching chamber matches for a long time. Someone needs to do something crazy like RVD did back in the day and like jump off the top, like, and just do it really good and make it look like crazy and just unexpected and just completely unique. And Montez Ford did that like perfectly when he went to the top and did the flippy doodah from the top and fell on the, just crazy. And then when he took that stomp later and he got out of the match, I was really worried about his health. So like that's good performance, like spectacular. Gotta give you props, Montez. And Montez gets eliminated. Seth Rollins and Gargano start the match with really good wrestling, and then they end up kind of teaming up against Austin Theory. They have the Way history there and all that. The Bronson Reed and Gargano history kind of is in there because they have the match kind of going between them and the super kicks and all the 3 super kicks that it took to take out Bronson Reed and then Montez Ford off the top. And Bronson Reed is looking like a real monster Reed in this match. Like they should just call him Monster Reed because he's a big monster. And I really wanted to see a tsunami and I didn't get it, but it's okay. There's always another time for that. But Austin Theory ends up being like the luckiest champion ever because he retains, but he doesn't really retain because of his ability. He retains because Logan Paul interferes and takes out Seth Rollins with a clothesline over the top, which is the big story here. And we all know this is probably going to be a WrestleMania match between Seth Rollins and Logan Paul. And Austin Theory wins the match, still United States champion to much of the chagrin of the crowd. I don't know if the crowd was very happy about this, but it's okay because they still got the big match in the end, so they should be happy by the end of the night. And lastly, we have the main event of the night, which is Sami Zayn taking on Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Now, this match just tore the house down. I have never, like, other than maybe 97 Survivor Series, seen a crowd behind a performer like they were. They were 100% behind Sami Zayn in this match. Like, I don't know if there was one person in the whole arena that was behind Roman, other than, like, the Bloodline themselves. Like, absolutely hostile John Cena, RVD, one-night stand, ECW territory here, I'm talking. Sami is just the perfect performer for this because he knows how to play off it. He knows not to overuse it. He knows how to make it all real. He knows how to contain himself. He's very mind strong. Like you can just see that as he performs. And there's the pop when he hit that haluva kick and almost gets the victory over Roman Reigns is so big, and like it's almost like the air is just let out of the balloon, and it's just like the crowd knows they're gonna probably see Roman win, but they really want to disbelieve it. But it's so hard, it's so intense, and it was just one of those crazy nights. It's just beautiful television here, beautiful storytelling here, and Sami is giving it his all. He's showcasing his athleticism. He's dodging Roman's attacks. He's using Roman's signature moves, the Superman punch on him, and he gets the haluva kick and almost gets the victory. Like, this is just purely great wrestling at its finest, like wrestling entertainment at its core here. And we have Paul Heyman's face priceless on the outside because he's He's worried that Roman might lose, and Roman himself is just he's eating up that heat. Like, he's just a heat monster. He eats it all up. He can handle anything now. He eats it all up. There was a time where maybe he couldn't handle that, but he can handle anything now because that was an abusive crowd. I mean, there was like 10 FU Roman chants? Like, there's FU Dominic chants earlier, of course, but we all know that's normal. But the FU Roman chants like 10 times, that's a little excessive, but it just added to the spectacle and just made it better, and I loved it all. And I was really sad at that last final moment when Roman hit that spear after Sami accidentally hit a spear on Jey Uso, which came out to help him, and that was sad in itself. And then when you see Roman hit that second spear, the first spear Sami kicked out of, which we all loved and went crazy for, but that last spear took Sami out, unfortunately, with all the distractions of the bloodline, and Roman Reigns won the WWE Universal Undisputed Championship, or retained the championship, and almost every single fan in the entire arena they were not happy. They were not happy. So luckily we get our savior, or not our savior, Montreal, Quebec savior, Kevin Owens, come out in Stone Cold Steve Austin style and just go crazy, stunning everybody and helping Sami get a little bit of retribution against Roman. And they close off the night with Canada celebrating with them and everybody happy and cheering and still kind of sullen about the whole situation, though, and you could kind of see it on Sami's face. The disappointment was the same as the fans. It was just, you could feel these moments, and that's what makes special television, is that you could feel these moments. So congratulations to another successful premium live event, Elimination Chamber 2023. I am very sorry for your loss, Sami Zayn, and I look forward to your future, no matter what it may be. I'm Ben Porter. I love WWE Wrestling. Please like and subscribe. Everybody out here thinks I'm crazy because I'm filming this outside of my house, kind of like in the middle. I just wanted to put this here for like a chamber kind of esque thing. I know, I'm weird. But anyway, please like and subscribe. Like I said, I love wrestling. Maybe you guys do too. I don't know. I'm just a fan. Ben Porter, out. Oh, this is fun. I'll do anything for you as long as I just don't feel powerless. Okay? Cowardice, I'll do anything for you as long as I just don't feel powerless. Get it? Got it? That's cowardice. I'll do anything for you as long as I just don't feel powerless.